Welcome. I am your host, and this is Definitive Moments of Essencology. Today we're going to deal with the study of Adamics. The study of Adamics is one of the branches of Essencology, and it's one of those branches that extends to the study of the original man of Scripture. And in investigating the original man of Scripture, we come to accept, those of us who believe in Scripture, we come to accept that Adam, or Adam as he is called in the Old Testament, he was a created being of God. The context of his creation, the Scripture tells us that he was created in the image of God and the likeness of God. The Hebrew terminology is selum demuth. And so Selum then deals with that refraction or the image that gives you some type of visibility of the character and the behavior of God. Likeness or demuth then deals with the kind or the manner in which something operates. And so God created man to reflect his image. He created man to operate within the same context of spiritual reality as he did and does. And so Adamics then is the study of man as the created creation of God. It is the study of man, his nature, and all that he is from the onset of God's creating him, from the onset of his fall, from the onset of even the propagation of mankind as we see it today. In the study of man, we study him as a trichotomic being. In the study of man, we study the physiology or somatology, the study of the vehicle in which the soul and the spirit is housed. As the study of man, we study his mind. And when we speak of the mind essencologically, we speak of that which is called the nephesh or nepesh. The nephesh in Scripture is called the living soul. It deals with the soul or the personage of an individual that was created by the Spirit merging with the physiology and producing this individuality, this person who now can extend itself through the body, through the spirit, and receive sensory information from the physiological world and the pneumatological or the spiritual world. When we study the nature of man, we also study, again, the pneumatological nature or the spiritual nature. And so man as being a trichotomic being, body, soul, and spirit. The original man that God created, we must understand that he was beyond the scope of death, but he was not yet immortal. Beyond the scope of death simply means that he was not created to die. And so we believe in Essencology that Adam was an intermediary. And we cannot get this term intermediary confused with the intermediaries of Gnosticism. It is believed in Gnosticism that there was an intermediary called a demiurgos that created all matter. And it is said through these belief systems that this demiurgos created matter out of ignorance, and that God has nothing to do with the material realm. And so when we speak of intermediary, we speak of Adam as being not mortal, but not immortal, in between the contexts of them both. And with his decision, he would either ascend into immortality or descend into mortality and death. One of the words for mortal or mortality is the word mortis or mort, and it means the dead who are dying, or those who have lost spiritual life and connection with God, and they are declining in their material existence. And so the study of Adamics or Adamics is very, very comprehensive and it will look to the nature of man. It will look to investigate and to analyze the very inner workings of the soul with the body, the soul with the spirit, and how this all operates within this nature called man. I thank you. We're out of time. I'm your host, Dr. Derek A. Reeves, and this has been Defining Moments of Essencology. Until next time.